Hello, everybody. My name is Cristina. I'm an Italian-American who lives in Florence, and I'm a teacher at Europass Teacher Academy. Today, we are taking together a trip across Europe to celebrate Erasmus Days. We are in a network with many other institutions, schools, and associations around Europe that through the internet, we want to show how grateful we are to be part of the history of this wonderful program. So first of all, I want to welcome you to write in the comment where you are following us from and to ask any question you may have during this live. And for those who don't know about Erasmus, it's a program whose name is from Erasmus from Rotterdam, who traveled across Europe to learn about different cultures. Then since 2014, the program has been called Erasmus Plus to include also programs of education, training, youth, and sports. And together, I want to talk about all the opportunities of Erasmus Plus that Europass Teacher Academy offers. So let's welcome the director of Europass Teacher Academy and European Project Manager, David Baroni. Hi,
Hello.
David.
Hi, Cristina. Hi, Cristina.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. So,
the COVID situation, I try to stay fine and safe.
to stay positive, of course. So you are right now talking from the Florence school. We can see the headquarters of Europass Teacher Academy. And I want to ask you how Teacher Academy started in Florence.
Okay. Yes. Let me first say how happy I am we are to celebrate Erasmus Days. I am a big fan of European Union and European integration, and Erasmus, the Erasmus program is for sure the program that has impacted our lives, my life personally, and I guess the life of all of us, and we are very happy to be able to celebrate this day. Well, I started working with Erasmus program about 10, 12 years ago here in Florence with a local Italian language school for foreigners. It's a school, Europass, Italian language school, still existing. It is a school of Italian and a vocational training center.
Okay.
So I came here to work as a teacher, but being a big fan of European Union, I started looking for opportunities for the school to grow and to exchange experiences with other schools across Europe. So back 10 years ago, the program for school like us was not Erasmus. It was called Leonardo da Vinci for vocational education and Grundtvig for adult education. So we started working on those programs. And well, that's all history then.
Good. And so from a little Italian language school, the Europass turned into an international company with programs all over Europe. So I was just wondering what have been the effect of Erasmus in this? How was Europass affected by the Erasmus program?
Well, what we are today is the result of the Erasmus program. When I started with the language school, to work with the language school, we have been involved in few partnerships with language schools across Europe. I remember, for example, in one of the first projects, a very interesting project about teaching methodologies for languages, I went to Romania, to Cluj, which is one of our locations now, one of the locations of our courses, and I could use, for the first time, interactive smart boards. We didn't have those work in Italy. So I saw them the first time in Cluj, and thanks to the Grundtvig program, but what is now Erasmus program, I had the opportunity to appreciate and learn how to use them. So we started, we had some investments and we implemented them here as well. So we started working with Erasmus, doing partnership programs with other schools, partnership aiming at developing some innovative teaching approach. And the teacher training courses came out of that just as a way to exploit results. Since we had very interesting partnerships with great results, we decided at the end of each partnership, we had to do something with the results. We had to disseminate them. So we designed teacher training courses and we started offering them. We started offering courses specifically for language teachers in the beginning.
Okay, so those were the courses for language teachers.
Exactly, because our first Erasmus partnership were partnership about, we were a language school. So they were partnership on how to best teach languages. So then we started to organize training courses to disseminate the results of those partnerships. And from one training course to another, now we can say that offering professional development courses for teachers is our main field.
Your main field, I understand. And so Europass has so many locations across Europe and so many trainers that are collaborating from all over Europe. So how did you select these locations and these trainers to be a part of the Europass team?
Well, first, let me say hi to Bülent, our trainer from Turkey. Hi, Bülent. Hi, Grasa from Madeira Island. Very nice. So, for example, Bülent used to be a student with us.
Oh.
He used to be a student with us, but he has a PhD on education, so he's a perfect match for our organization. He has a lot of knowledge on how to use technology in education. Mm-hmm. So he remained as a trainer. And this has happened a lot with our former participants. Of course, there are some trainers that we came to know for different reasons. They sent us the CV on. We have been in partnership together for 2 events, and now they work with us. But in many cases, there are also the participants of our courses, participants who may have specific knowledge of some topics that remain in our network, and they deliver courses with us, some of them full-time, others when they have time. In this way, we have now locations in Finland, in Hungary, we have Budapest. We have 4 trainers in Budapest. All of them, independently from each other, are former participants to our courses, for example. And then there is also the free movement of people in Europe, which is fantastic because there are trainers who have been started working with us here in Florence, but then for their personal life, they decided to move somewhere else. And we decided to move with them and opened a campus in their location. So that's the way it started.
Well, I guess it's really a testimony on how these courses are a chance to meet other teachers, to build a network, and to build long-term relationships with other European teachers and build new opportunities. So,
which is absolutely the spirit of Erasmus.
Yes, it's absolutely our goal. And so now I want to take this opportunity to jump and speak with Marta. Marta Mandolini is Italian, but she have lived in Spain for several years now.
Yeah. Hi, Christina. Hi, everybody.
How are you?
We are fine, thank you. Fully operated in Barcelona.
Fully operative in Barcelona, fantastic. Great. We need We need fully operative everywhere. Great. So I know that now Teacher Academy in Barcelona has a brand new welcoming space that's called the European Academy of Creativity. And I wanted to ask you, what can a teacher expect when they do a course there?
Yeah, you're right. We are just having a pretty new space where we deliver our courses here in Barcelona. It is a modernist building. So modernist is the Catalan Spanish term for Art Nouveau. So it's completely decorated with geometrical patterns, and the palace is really original and typical from here. So some of them, they arrive here and they're really surprised about the beauty of the palace. Once I had a teacher, she said like, I've just sent a picture to my husband and he just wrote me, are you having the course in a museum? Because it's true, like it's like being in a museum in Barcelona. But this is where we have our courses actually. So moreover, the space, they will find operative team working here for teacher training almost every week of the year. Even though now we are under this pandemic time, we still are teaching here. And of course, they will find a great atmosphere around the city of Barcelona, which is always very eclectic and vibrant, almost any season of the year. Yeah.
And can I ask this to Alessandro? I wanted to ask you what the European Academy of Creativity offers locally in Spain.
Yes, since we are now exploring local opportunities, we design and deliver training courses for schools in all Spain on the topics of well-being and ICT, innovation, creativity. Also, we create well-being and art and team building for programs for companies as well. So that's very important for organization, corporate, in public and private sector too, here in Spain. So that's the vision to develop local community values to share with the private and public sector, companies and schools.
Okay. So not only teachers.
Yes, exactly, and locally as well.
Yes, of course.
Very important.
The territory, great. And Marta, I wanted to ask you a question because I know that you are a very expert teacher trainer, and you have been holding both here in Florence and now in Barcelona. And so I wanted to ask you, in your experience, meeting all the teachers that you have met, have you gotten to the definition of an ideal classroom? I want to know from you what the ideal classroom looks like.
Yeah, well, that's a great question. I think especially now in this very delicate moment we are all passing through. I would say definitely a safe place, right? Safe in terms of physical safety, but also psychological safety. So a place where teachers and students can rely on each other and where they feel secure. Definitely, I would say a place which is inclusive, so open to all students, regardless their ability, their skills, their origins as well. So where they can feel a kind of a sense of belonging to the place. And last but not the least, I would say inspiring in terms of that students can shape their space. They can decide how to decorate the classrooms, how to decorate the school. They can feel free to learn there, but also to contribute to the school community with their own personality.
Of course. Nice. Sounds like a lovely place.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marta.
Thank you,
Christina.
Now let's keep going with our journey, and we will now move to Ireland, a country that is very important in the story of the Teacher Academy. So I want to say hello and welcome Robert Schwamborn, Director of Teacher Academy Ireland and teacher trainer in Dublin. Robert is German, but has spent many years in Ireland. So hello, Robert.
Hello, Christina. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Thank you. I'm excited to be here today.
Good. We are too. So I wanted you to tell us more about the experiences that Teacher Academy Ireland offers.
Sure. Here in Ireland, the only English-speaking country in the EU, I should point out, we offer English language classes for teachers. And we also offer content and language integrated learning courses, abbreviated as CLIL, and they are very popular. In case you're not familiar with CLIL, it is for teaching a subject like geography or sport or any other subject in English to non-native English-speaking students. So they learn both the subject and English language. We have also started to review the latest academic research on education and to develop ways to apply those research findings in class. There are unfortunately many misconceptions about education. I find that misunderstandings go both ways. That is how academic findings are interpreted by teachers, but also about how teachers actually do things in class is misunderstood by academics. So it is exciting for us to get involved in this area to promote teaching practices that are supported by the latest scientific research.
Nice. I also wanted to ask you, so we know that recently, because of this pandemic, many head teachers need a hand in starting new projects and programs and understand the new reality. And I was wondering how Teacher Academy could help these teachers and these head teachers.
So at Teacher Academy Ireland, we are supporting schools to adapt to the current pandemic crisis situation. We offer professional development courses about ICT tools and learning management systems to provide education online. We also offer courses on social and emotional learning to strengthen students' resilience and mental well-being. We offer these courses online, so have a look at the online course section of the Europass Teacher Academy website. And you will find lots and lots of courses there that you can choose from. So if you don't actually know which course to choose, we also offer a free video consultation to match courses to each school's needs. Just have a look at the Offers for Schools webpage to see for more information about this.
Nice. So even if you don't know a lot of English, you can go to Ireland, or you can do an online English course that's created for teachers. So yes, as Robert was suggesting, for any further information, go to the Teacher Academy website and you will find all the indications to find the perfect solution for you. So thank you, Robert, for being with us.
Thank you, Christina.
Bye-bye. So let's move again, and from Dublin, we are moving to Berlin, and we are welcoming Francesco Molinari and Ada Rigacci. They are both Italians who have been spending many years in Germany right now. So hello, everyone.
Hello, Christina. Hi.
So I don't speak any German, so can you help me out if I come to Berlin?
Yes, of course. We offer German language courses for all levels, and thanks to our small groups, 4 to 8 students per class only, you will improve your German very quickly. So don't worry at all.
Nice. And here in Florence, I teach Italian at the Europass Italian Language School. And right now we offer also many online courses and products. And do you want to make German also an online course? Can I sign up?
Of course. We also offer German online courses. To sign up, just visit our website or send us an email.
Okay, perfect. Also, I have other teachers greeting us from Crete and from Naples, Italy. So hello to everyone and thank you for watching us. Great. And Francesco, I was also wondering, teachers always want to improve their knowledge through European projects. And so could you tell me which are the things that teachers and schools should consider before making a project? Could you name the top 3 things that every school should consider before making a project?
Sure. So I think the most important things to consider before making a project are especially these three. For example, the first one is the motivation of the participants. Participant involved in your project, and also very important the selection of the project partners. And the third one we can say is also to have, for example, a good dissemination plan. And maybe so I can explain a little bit so what I mean. For example, when we are talking about motivation, it may seem obvious, of course, that you have to select motivating participants, but it's also very important to think about it before to choose participants, because I think it's maybe the best way to ensure the success of your project. And also very important is the selection of the project partners. Because so a project with a reasonable selection, so the partners, has always better chances to be granted. And also, so last but not least, we can say it's to have to develop a good dissemination plan when you are writing your application. Because so the European project, the project with Erasmus Plus, are actually made to last over the duration of the project. This is also an important issue to not forget, and to develop also a good dissemination plan in order to also achieve the best impact during the project. After this conclusion, I think it's one also of the most important things you have to consider by writing your application.
Great. Francesco, thank you very much for all of these useful information. Here in the comments, you can find the link to learn more about Europass Berlin. So goodbye, Ada and Francesco, and thank you very much again. So we are moving towards the end of our stream. If you have some questions, drop them in the comments so we will answer them before we close. And before we say goodbye, I would like to welcome again David, because I want him to remind us everything that European and non-European teachers can find on the Teacher Academy website. I want to remind you that right now, Europass is offering 40 online courses for groups and for individuals. And there are also self-paced online courses available. When a teacher signs up to the Teacher Academy newsletter, they'll receive a discount code for each of these courses. Right, David?
Right.
And can you give us some more information on the next courses that are going to join the platform?
Yes. Well, I want to add something to what Francesco from Berlin said, that European projects should continue giving results after their end. So our same existence is a demonstration of that. So if a European project works well, it can give results that last in time. So this is something very important when you plan your project, and also when you think about the impact, dissemination activity, and sustainability. And to answer your question about our online courses, yes, and about discounts. Yes, we have developed this online platform over the last month because of the pandemic. So we found ourselves in the situation of having many trainers with a lot of expertise, but actually nothing to do because of lockdown all around Europe. So we started designing our website, the online website, which is now finally ready. And in the website, we offer two kinds of courses. Some are live, interactive courses through our own platform, and others are self-paced courses. You can sign up and you can attend them. You can find material, video lessons, tutorials, and resources, and you can study by themselves. And we are producing new products every time, launching them, and we give discounts to everyone in our community. So former participants to our courses or anybody, any teacher registered our newsletter will receive a discount code for each new course that comes out. Okay, so that's why that's the plan for the next month. We will launch new courses every second week, and we will launch them with a discount code for our community.
Great. So this is a good reminder to for everyone to sign up to the Teacher Academy newsletter, to be sure both to be up to date with every new course that comes out, and then to assure yourself the discount code if you are interested in attending these courses. So I see everyone is back together with me and David, and I want to say a big thank you to all of our teachers. Thank you for joining our live stream. And
Thank you.
wish you all the best in these challenging times. I also want to say a big thank you to all the teachers who have participated in the Erasmus program. We'll see you here in Barcelona, Dublin, Berlin, all of our other 16 locations. We can't wait to meet you again.
Thank you.
We can add, Christina, that there are courses starting this month.
Live courses.
So we have by the 29th of October, there is the course with Carolina, Social and Emotional Learning.
Okay.
Techniques for teachers. And also we have another live course starting with Ada, actually. I don't remember exactly when it is, Ada, but it's soon, right? And it's about... Sorry?
Yes, at the end of the month as well, yeah.
At the end of the month. So it's a course about flipped classroom, but it's about flipping your online lesson. So very interesting course for the period we are living.
Yes, very useful for these times.
And also, we are going to come out with some new MOOCs. We have already a MOOC made by Marta about well-being and mindfulness in school, and a MOOC made by Robert about 7 Microsoft programs for teaching online. Very useful, very nice. Both of them very nice, of course.
So these are self-paced courses, right? They are not live courses.
Right.
So I can go in and attend the lessons anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. There are video tutorials and resources that you can study yourself in your time.
Great.
And there is also a course made by Cristina on Reggio Emilia approach to preschool education, and we are waiting for a new course made by Cristina to come out soon. When will it be ready, and what is the new course, Cristina?
The course will be ready, I think, by the half of November, and it's a course about the Montessori approach in preschool education.
Okay, good. And so these are the courses that are coming out now. There are 2 live courses confirmed at the end of the month, and there are the self-paced courses. We come out with new ones every second week.
Yes.
And also we have a new course that we will launch starting from January. We will offer English language, general English language for teachers. So you can take a test to check your English proficiency level, and then you can join an online live class, maybe with Cristina or with another of our English native speaker teachers. So you will take a live course once a week, and the participants will all be teachers from all over the world. So these courses can be very useful also to prepare yourself for the mobility, for the Erasmus mobility. So I personally think Erasmus is a great program, is a great opportunity. I love writing down projects. I'm writing 10 projects at the moment, and I love helping schools, finding partners, helping them fixing their projects, even if I'm not partner, but I just love it. So I suggest every school, I think every school should be part of the Erasmus program. But I understand many teachers face difficulties in exploiting the opportunities of Erasmus program because they are not used to speak English. So they studied English at university, but their level is not good enough maybe, or they don't remember. So we have the solution for that as well. From January, we have also the live online English course for teachers only. And with Christina.
Possibly. Okay. So thank you, everyone. We have some another people who are saying hello to us. Erica from America. I have Julia from Estonia, Enzo from Romania. So thank you to all of the teachers who have been following this. And thanks to all of you for joining us in this celebration of the Erasmus program.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Meeting with you.